And then earlier you said that the beginnings of this record was a concept record. So what was kind of like the shift from going from concept to kind of like themed?
That I felt some of the songs that we started writing in New Jersey, um, we only had the instrumentals, so the lyrics I had to write them while we were there.
Mm.
And I didn't feel at the time the same way I was feeling when I started writing the lyrics for the songs that were gonna go on the record. So I didn't want to feel like I was being limited by a specific concept. I
Hmm.
wanted them to be more so from different perspectives of different characters. So different songs are written from like different perspectives, but they all come together in this overall theme. So
Hmm.
Gotcha.
yeah,
That's so fucking cool.
Is a
thank you.
concept record something that you want to tackle at some point, or was this
For
kind of
sure,
like
yeah.
okay?
Yeah, no, for sure. Probably the next one, hopefully. We've talked about that with Felipe, and I think I've mentioned it to Salem too. Kind of want to do something like very, very vaudeville and like a lot more theatrical than the one we're putting out now.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Awesome. So would you guys be able to tell us where Headspace is at while you're creating this record?
Um,
In
I
this,
think it shifted a lot because some of these songs, like I said, some of them were like a little old. So I think like over the course of time, we also have just changed and matured as people, and a lot of different situations have changed in our lives, unrelated to music. So our headspace definitely varied, but I think it's still tied in thematically to the album, where like the overarching like themes on the record are like loss, um, with oneself as well as like the loss of like friends and family members, and addictions, vices, and virtues, and things like that. And um, so, along with all those changes, I think we just tried to stay centered to the theme that this album is a metaphor for the struggles of youth,
Mm.
and that is something that we tried to capture with like the innocence of that and the angst behind it as well, the frustrations,
Mm.
which kind of just go up hand in hand with the style of music.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Salem, were you starting to say something when Felipe started to talk?
yeah, I was just asking if you meant like while we are recording or just the whole process.
Like from start to finish.
Yeah.
It was just like a bumpy road, I would say, but yeah, it just had a lot of ups and downs, I'll say.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it was for sure up and downs before we got to New Jersey. But once we started out to work in the record, like over there, that was like some of the most fun I've had in a while. Probably like some of the best memories I'll have from now on. Is like that was kind of like the very beginning of actually doing music seriously for me personally.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. But even while we were there, there was still some stuff that we like had to work on, but we pulled through. And I feel like the album, some of the aspects of the album and some of the songs specifically in the album will be a representation of that.
Hell
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm happy to hear it was like overall like a really good
Oh yeah,
experience
no,
for
it
you.
was super
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hell
you only
yeah.
get to record your debut once, you know.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.